Okay. Hello. Happy Sunday. However you may be enjoying it, which is hopefully chill. Took me a little while, but I finally got some sound to play, some music and stuff. I'm just gonna check something else. He's sideways. He is sideways because I have to tilt my iPad sideways so it fits this resolution better, and I haven't rotated him yet. But don't worry, I can rotate. Just give me a second. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Everything's okay. All right. I think we're good to get back into it. This is Qwynn from Legacy Campaign, and he is a pally fighter man thing, with slight Aztec hints. But yeah, we're gonna kind of finish up his coloring. Although I already got started, but I'm not in love with my color choices yet, so I will absolutely be adjusting that today. And also don't mind my hair because I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing anything today other than chilling. So the first thing I think I want to do is actually swap the blue and the black. I think I'm going to give him blue sleeves instead. What layer did I put these on? Okay, that one. Got it. Let's look at that and look at that. And we'll get started. Hacha. Hi Dubs, how are you? uh, we'll get going with the stuff. Let's start by changing the sleeves to this blue and the under stuff. I'm gonna keep that for now. Bum-ba-dum. Ooh, I think I might want to make that darker. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I think that should be darker, I guess. What color is this guy? No, no color drop. That's a little bit better. Ah. Label your layers, folks, so you're not doing this. Essentially what I'm doing right now. Let's see. Okay. I do think I like that better. Alright, well, let's keep going. This mess of a situation with the bow and the lines is going to be hilarious, but that's okay. I have to tie my hair back so the stupid pen doesn't get stuck in it. Oh my goodness, that was a big eraser. We're going to have to do a little bit of experimenting with the color of his pants here. Oh, my brush is doing weird things right now. Alright, it's just decided not to rotate with me. Okay, there we go. Jeez. I've noticed whenever my iPad is charging, it kind of decides not to listen to me sometimes. Which is never fun. But I was bad and I didn't charge last night, so that's on me. Also, yet another shout out to Dubs, because he bought me this iPad a while ago. And it's been helping me get all this character art done. Let's see. Alright, I kind of like that green, but I'm just going to make a quick swatch of it for myself. But I want to see how it looks if it's just that black instead. If that's too one-dimensional, I don't know. I think I can work that green in different ways rather than the pants. So I'm gonna hold on to this color. Oh, that's a big one. That's way bigger than I wanted. Please undo. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold on to that color because I think I want that to be like little accents on him, I guess. Yeah. Which actually we can add to maybe the strips and the shoulder dangly bits. No? What layer am I on? I'm on the correct one. Hello. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. Maybe the outside's green. Need to unlock this layer, Foos. Oops. Redo, please. Oh, actually, no, that's the arrow. Whatever, it's fine. We'll paint right over it. Who cares? Bow and arrow's gonna be painted over anyway. Maybe alternate it instead. That's alright. We'll leave as is for now. And then maybe his cape can have a little bit of that color in it too. Get rid of this. Green on the outside, blue on the end. That sounds good. Let's do that. Oh my goodness, that is a very thin line, huh? Oopsie. Right over that edge again. the Alexa? Oh, well, he's not with me. I thought he was with you. Oh, no, he's on the bed. He's definitely on the bed. Yeah. I set a timer on Alexa, but she hasn't gone off yet.
That's because I set mine earlier.
Oh, there it goes. Just to spite me. The joy of laundry.
It's motherfucking nap time for Nubs.
It is a nap time for him.
Huh?
I thought you said it's nap time for Nubs.
It is.
Yeah, exactly. It is nap time for Nubs. There's no better time to nap than now. Let's see. Dink. Oh my god, please zoom out. Please. Ugh. If it's charged enough, I might have to unplug it because it's not listening.
Do you like new fan?
Huh?
Do you like new fan?
Do I what?
Do you like new fan?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very strong. Okay, there we go. Finally, once again. Oh, please zoom out. Oh, please listen to me. Alright, I think we have to unplug it. There we go. I don't know why. Maybe it's showing its age, but every time it's plugged in, it just doesn't want to listen to my finger commands very much. Finger command sounds like the wrong thing to say, but I don't know how else to describe it. Oops. Was that just now? Ah, who knows what layer that's on. Oopsie. I'll have to erase that another time. Let's not have it go back there. Alright, that's a little bit better. Alarm. Uh-huh. slightly brighter one for that underside. I was hoping I wouldn't need another layer, but we're gonna have to mix and match a little bit. Alrighty, getting there, getting there. I actually kind of want to redo some of the lines on his bow as well. And for his boots, I was not sure where I wanted to go with that. It's going to sound weird, but maybe we just give him some golden tips and just make the rest dark. Yeah, that looks a little funny. I don't know. We'll see. I might change that. The power of exploration. Nope. Let's try it again. There we go. Or maybe the inside? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Feet, feet, feet. That's this current one. I think that's his hood nonsense, so we'll just do it on this layer. Oopsie. Oh, I still have the outline from when I was experimenting with colors here before too. I don't know what layer that's on, but I'll have to get rid of that. Oops. Alright, oh boy, which layer is this? That one. I don't know, I don't hate that. Maybe I do make that middle stripe blue again though. Oh, not there, perfect. We were already here. I kind of don't know how I feel about it yet. Which means Foos is probably going to change her mind when she's almost done and make her life harder for no reason. But that's what I do. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Yeah, alright. Getting there, getting there. Alright. The bow's gonna be a pain in the butt. But let's get to figuring that out too. Actually, before I even get started on the bow, I want to adjust some of it. This is all okay. Was I smart and did I group the bow together? I was smart. Thank you, past Foos. Actually, no, don't do that. Let's duplicate this instead. Thinking of having it kind of like curve up into this. Is it alpha locked? Yes, I'm drawing on nothing. Whoops. Let's try that again. That's kind of thick. Oh, that would continue under his hand? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Do I post them this Sure do. I have to finish his hand then. Oh boy. What fucking layer is... Hey, got it. First try. Which means we should probably have that actually. This should go under the bow. Oh boy, where the heck is it? There you go. Yeah, okay. That's like a little more natural, I guess? I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is. That's really thick. Try it again. Alright, yeah. That's a little more like what I was leaning towards. Now time for some color. Maybe the center is that goldish, I guess. My music is skipping. I'm just gonna go and make sure that it's not skipping here. Okay, good. Let me just check one more thing. Alright, hopefully that's not like train wrecking or anything. Excuse me, I'm just gonna restart this really quickly. Alright, there we go. There we go. A little bit better. Now, these are going to be spider legs, and I kind of imagine them being sort of like black and shiny, but we have so many dark things on this that I don't want to make it like super dark. Maybe we kind of give it a gradient treatment similar to what I was thinking a little earlier. Let's experiment a little. See how it goes. Foozca self-whispers. Self-whispers? Self-whispers. Sure. I'm mumbling to myself quite a bit. This is bullshit. Okay, there we go. Whispering to myself. Yes, I am whispering to myself. Because I'm trying to correct a bunch of things. Also, I'm fairly certain I put the mic further away from me than usual. But I will fix in a moment, maybe. Huh, okay. Maybe the front and back legs are different colors? Who knows? Just figuring this out as we go. Might hear some clinky clinks. I moved the mic a little closer, Flandy, so let me know if that's better. Straight. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was hilariously not straight. You guys having a good time, Flandy? Are you on break? Between war, I guess? Between battles? Oh my goodness, that was not at all what I wanted. There we go. It has decided not to listen to me anymore. There we go. All right. The war crimes are in full stride. Okay, well, you know, you don't have to say it like that. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we'll do that one and another layer for the other ones. Oh my goodness. Well, don't let me distract you from, what other way to state it? My friends and I are having fun playing a war game. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Oh, for some reason I thought I did the other side already. I am drawing Qwynn from our Legacy campaign. Um, we initially kind of had plans for. I did the artwork for the characters of Difficult Terrain. And Nenners is a really awesome 3D renderer slash builder. I don't know what sculptor? I don't know. 3D person, essentially, mixed up in 3D. So initially we had plans to have him do the characters in 3D. But unfortunately that takes a lot more time, and uh, I've found ways of getting faster at doing the 2D art, and it's not perfect, but you know, it'll do. So the character artwork I currently had for Legacy, I whipped up super fast, and I wasn't in love with it. Um, so this is my attempt to kind of 3D printer, yes. Um, so this is my attempt to kind of update his artwork and make it a little bit better, a little more suited to what I'd like. So I'm in the middle of applying some flat colors, and then we'll get in on some of the um, it's called rendering for us, but now that we just talked about like 3D stuff, it's not obviously rendering like a 3D artwork. It's rendering is kind of in reference to adding shading and depth to something, even if it's like 2D essentially. Um, but yeah, that's what we're working with currently, and I am actively figuring out
color schemes as I'm doing this because um, I think Qwynn is such a cool, unique character in terms of like his origins and even the flair that he has. So I'm trying to make sure he still stays kind of like dark, but considering that he has some like Aztec culture to him, uh, the Aztecs are known for being very colorful. So I'm kind of trying to straddle the line between like I'm sneaky dark boy and also colorful Aztec. So I might be adding a little bit more. Hey, thanks, Dirty Rollers RPG. I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, he loves spiders. His bow is very spider-like, and his arrow is very well, kind of spider influenced. But yeah, as you can see, I did the arrow very quickly anyway, so it's not perfect, but that's okay. We're just gonna do our best and keep moving. Um, and thank you, Nanners. I did read your stuff. Yes, very romantic people. They referred to war as the time of roses. Yes, I do remember hearing that too. Um, yeah, there's so many cool things. I think when I get to the rendering stage, I'm going to be adding a lot more dimension to um, like some of the aspects. Like I'm thinking of sort of adding sort of like gold balayage or gradients to sort of like the dangling accents and maybe like a little bit of I don't know like gold design to his like belts and such. So there's going to be lots of experimentation, and we'll see how many times it takes for Foos to actually not hate it. I have to erase some more lines here. It looks like the belt should not be showing through the arrow. Oh, I think that's his finger, actually, and I don't think I put color on that. Oops! Oh well. Please let me zoom out. Okay. Alright. It's getting there, it's getting there. Oh, hey, Kit, you're here. Actually, I have a question for you. I don't know what color to make the eye of his mask. I was considering just making it, black or like shaded. There's hair in my mouth, excuse me. Um, but do you see it being a particular color, or I don't know, kind of get in there and just make it darker? I guess. Let me know. No rush. I have to find out what layer I put that errant dot on so I can erase it before it bugs me. Actually, oh shoot, I don't know where it is. Oh boy, oh well. I hope that's not on a line. There it is. We found it. Get out of here. Okay. And that one? Fucking god dang it. Can't see it. If I can't. What layer is this on? That's the one. Okay. Black works. Okay, good. He's brown-eyed. Yeah, I know him as a person has regular colored eyes. But in terms of what was showing through the mask, I figured just like a darker color, but I don't know if he had some, I don't know, spooky magic or something that made it a different color that I just didn't know about. So figured I'd ask before I did anything. But yeah, I'll go ahead and color that in now. Which makes him look extra creepy, which we like. I think I'm going to change that gold on his chest to be a little more vibrant. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay. Okay, looks like we can kind of start rendering some things. And changing the line art colors and blah, 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 blah. Alright, so I'm gonna get started. I, for some reason, like going head to toe. So I usually start off at the top and then work my way down. Which is usually faces. But his face isn't show. Nope, he a dum-dum. He's not a dum-dum. If I remember correctly, aren't Qwynn's stats pretty, like, regular? He's fine. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the Legacy group is... Like, we kind of joke that... Well, I mean, I joke all the time that Revia was, like, the naturally smartest one. But I don't think we have anyone in, like, the negatives or anything, right? Like, the team is, like, decently smart. I don't think Qwynn is negative either, right? I don't know. I got your stats to make those banners, but otherwise I don't remember. Let's see. This is the other fun part, is remembering where the heck I put all these things. Off the lock, please. Nope, he and Dum Dum. He's strong. He's strong. Yeah, we have a physically very strong team, I must say. Although, us talking about intelligence, I can only ever remember every time Euphemy's like, don't make me roll intelligence, Nenners. Which is always funny. Poor girl. Hello, Hut Armories, I think is how you say. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Is supposed to be good at talky talk. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fine too. He can be good at many different things. I want to try adding a sort of texture to spray paints. The spray paints. Let's try the medium nozzle and not too big. Yeah, you got it right. Okay, good. Thank you. Because I'm usually terrible at that. What did I just do? I don't like that one too much, actually. Let's try this one. You're going to watch me fumble through creating this. All right, that was kind of a little more what I had in mind. Make it a little more solid towards the end. Let's do fat nozzle. But how are you? How is your Sunday going? Let's make it a little bit brighter towards the ends. Oh boy. Which layer is the hood on? Not that one. Who knows? Pretty okay. Browsing and building. What you building? And watch me stumble through. Right there. Found it. Okay. Where's my hard blend? There it is. A set of armor? Like a physical set of armor? Whoa. I've seen people work on like chainmail and such, and that was fascinating. It's in his name, Foos. I know. Listen, I, I can't go out here making assumptions, Netters. But you're right. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I hit the metal with the hammer to look all pretty. That's super cool. Is that a hobby or like an occupation for you? Maybe a side hustle? Let's see. In general, the top part should be a little more highlighted. Hobby, hopefully soon become a job. Very cool. That's awesome. The word she was looking for is trade. Nenners, I need you to stop making fun of me. But yes, correct. Trade is the word I'm looking for. No, that is you know you're good. You're good. All in fun. Bit of a halo for like the light on the back of his head. Dee. A little bit darker. Whoops, excuse me. Alright, that's looking better. I'll go through and color the lines in a bit. That's the one. It is already alpha locked. Thank goodness. Helps. Oh, did I not select it? I did. That's a different layer? Oh, jeez. There it is. Okay. It's rough not labeling your layers and then wanting to color them in. I also found that I was better at labeling my layers when I was on desktop. But once I got to tablet, I was like, it's too much work. I can't possibly do that. And instead, I just complain about it. Oops. That's better. Am I on the wrong layer? Sure am. I think I just found it. There it is. Okay. Alright, it's coming along. Just a few more highlights. I never label my objects in Blender, and I end up clicking through Cube 1. I used to be really organized whenever I was doodling, and like I said, as soon as I started getting to like tablet stuff, I was like, nah, can't be bothered. I'd rather just deal with it as it happens, which is not a great thing, but that's me. So what kind of armor are you crafting currently or building out? Alrighty, let's do his bodysuit thing. Actually, his bodysuit should be blue because I recolored it, but I didn't color that one. A cosplay of Nemesis from Hades too! Oh my god, I'm so excited for Hades. I don't have words to explain how excited I am. That's awesome. I played the bejesus out of the first one, and my brother makes fun of me for many reasons. And one of them is that I'm addicted to Hades, and I have to struggle not to go back and play it again. You're building it from the tears of your enemies? Good gosh. True, yes. I love Hades. It's so good. It's so good. It was one of those games where like I foolishly bought it immediately because I was like, it's beautiful, and I am excited to just see what this looks like because it's just very, very pretty. And I do like roguelike games anyway, so thankfully I lucked out and it was a freaking amazing game. But yeah, I shouldn't be buying games based off only their artwork. I will admit that was a not good idea, but it worked out because that game is amazing. And I know the first Hades took quite a bit of time between like early access and then final, so I'm hoping this one is a little bit faster just because, but I also don't want them to rush because I want it to be amazing. But I'm just so excited to play it that a part of me is like, guys, hurry up, but also take your time. What do I do with myself? Oh no. Alright, there it is. Found it. Let's get rid of these extra lines. Steel and brass, cool. I used to make what? Oh yeah, the Halo helmets, Flandy. I think I have a few either screenshots or just like pictures of you either with one. I think you put one on your head at some point. I took a screenshot of that because it cracked me up. But yes, I do remember that. Weren't you like possibly gonna make one for Ryland or something? But just didn't have time to, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure I'm about to sneeze right now. Okay, I guess not. It went away. I'll take it. Oh, man. Your brother never made me a 3D render. You know what? You shouldn't be surprised. Have you met Nenners? Love him to death, but if you're gonna wait on him to do something, you will die. You will simply die. He's a very talented, awesome brother, and Nenners, I love you very much, but you are not punctual with creative things, for sure. Where the heck is my... there's a texture I like using for metal, and I don't know where I put it. Oh, boy. Ooh, is it that one? I don't think it's that one. We'll see. How about that? What do you mean, Flandy? What do you mean? Listen, I have a reason I'm not doing that, and it's because I'm a baby, and I'm wildly uncomfortable with making a tattoo for somebody's body, because I don't know. I'm a tiny baby, and I don't like it. A metal Mando helmet is on my cosplay list. That's super cool. Awesome. How'd you like the new season? I kind of vicariously watched it through my husband, who very much loves that series. I was super... Well, I don't know. Has everyone seen it? I don't know if I should be, like, spoiling a cameo or something. I imagine it's pretty well known by now, but just in case, I don't want to burst anyone's bubble by accidentally talking about a cameo appearance in a couple of events. See? Yeah, that's exactly why. I'm so glad I didn't say anything, because, in case someone hasn't seen it, I don't want to be ruining that for you. Yeah, it was cool, actually. Enjoyed watching some bits that I watched with him. Yeah, Brucey's been asking for years. Nenners, get out of here. Oh, my God. I'm so uncomfortable with it. Maybe one day I won't be, but today is not that day. Oh, gosh. I don't know why, Flandy, but like when I started coloring this in, I was reminded of when I was coloring in Zolan live. And I was like, all right, I gotta add some highlights, and then he's done. And you were like, you're gonna frost his tips? And like, I think at the time I didn't like read it initially, and then like I saw it later on. But every time I talk about, like, now when I'm coloring by myself, and I think about that stream, the first thing that pops into my brain is when you typed in if I was going to frost his tips. Oh gosh, that's so good. I have to get rid of that line. I'll add us some more highlights later on. But for now, just giving him a little medal of working at. What you do? Yeah. It's not the 90s anymore, Foos. Only Guy Fieri. Hey, look, I didn't say that. That was Flandy. That was all Flandy. He was the one who suggested I should frost his tips. But not me. How dare you? Oh yeah, I didn't actually get to his mask, which I should definitely work on. Also, the surfer? What? What is the surfer? I'm confused. Oh, that's way big. That's way big. Let's go a little lower. Ah. 'Twas haircut? Huh? I'm more confused. Oh. I imagine that was only my music that did that. Oh, it wasn't doing the... Okay, there we go. I realized my music stopped. Hopefully that wasn't jarring or alarming. But it should hopefully be playing now. Yes, okay, good. Alrighty. Just kind of thinking about how this is going to work. This is starting to look semi-transformerish. To be careful with this to make sure it doesn't look metallic. I'll go back and do that later. I don't know, it gives me more of a I'll get those turtles vibe. Oh my god. Let's go. Shredder. I actually, speaking of Shredder, my cheese grater, I forgot where I got it from, but it has Shredder's head at the very top of it, and I pray it will never break, because if it does, I will be so sad. But my cheese grater has Shredder guiding me as I grate cheese. It's great. He's like the heaviest part of it too. It's very like it's pretty weighty. But it's 100% worth it. Let's get a little more darkness in this bitch. It's kind of not coming out the way I want. Huh. Wondering why it's coming out so light. Might just be the lines, actually, that I'm thinking about it. Oopsie. I think I might want to maybe darken the lines a little bit. Only towards the ends, maybe. Oh my god, first try. Guess the layer correctly. Alright, we'll come back in with some highlights on his face later. Working our way down. Let's get to these. We should hopefully be on the same layer. And they are. Hooray. have to check the time. I will definitely not be finishing this today on stream, but I will make progress at least. Because I have to make dinner eventually. Uh-oh. I just heard Nubs. We might get a yelling cat in just a moment. Maybe not. Let's make that bottom part darker. This might need to be the color of the lines, but we'll come back for that. Ooh. I feel like if anyone was here listening to us last night and then see this, like, these are very different vibes. We were having a good time last night playing our game. And this is way more chill. Which is nice for a Sunday, I think. Especially with the dread of work the next day. One of these textures I used. Oh boy, I don't remember what it was. Might be this one. Not quite. Oh, not that one either. Every time I find a brush that I like, I always forget to like save it somewhere. So next time I want to use it, I'm just sitting there guessing. Oops. Alright, looks like we can move down to, we'll leave that be. A blue bodysuit time, I guess. Oops. to come back and fix that a little bit, but for now, that's fine. Oopsie. Huh. Apparently that's on a different layer. I'm coloring nothing. Okay, so this is back to the center part. Oopsie. Getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I guess it's all in this layer. Alrighty. Let's continue with the blues, I guess. We're gonna have to add some highlights to that a little bit later. Thank you, Insomnia. How are you? Did you get your usual 3 hours of sleep? Oh, that's a little too big, I think. Let's try that again. Oh, wasn't sure if that was on the same layer. It was. Oh, what am I doing? I think that's all the... Nope, his hands. The blue hands. Oh boy, which layer is that on? This one? It is this one. Okay, nailed it. First try. Oops. Just wound up coloring the whole hand. But Insomnia, I don't know if you have your sound on or if you're doing many things. I know you have your kids and stuff, but if you can't hear me, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh yeah, actually, in terms of like announcements and stuff, I actually forgot. I had plans with Girls Run These Worlds to do something in May, but it looks like unfortunately that's going to be pushed back. Nobody's fault really, but one of the companies we were essentially attempting to work with for that particular stream just didn't really get back to us in time, so. Hopefully that'll come up later. But yeah, it looks like May is not going to be that stream. That's the word I was looking for. Stream. But that's okay. We'll have other opportunities, I'm sure. Girls Run These Worlds is such a cool channel, actually. I'm just going to take a moment to shout them out because they're super cool. And if you're not familiar with them, some of our friends are on there. They stream there, and they're really good at really. I mean, they always say they're trying to uplift women and such, but like they genuinely make it easy for a lot of women in the TTRPG space to just go there and tell a story, and get a cast, and be supported the whole time. So they're really really wonderful there, and I have nothing but great things to say about them. And actually, that was where we met our dear friend Anita, and yeah, it's really cool. Are you snacking?
No.
As you reach for snacks. Do you want to try one of those granola thingies? Huh? Oh, whichever one you try, I want to try too.
Caffeine jitters.
Oh, like now? Wow. That
A
seems.
while ago, and then it just gets stronger and stronger.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, please make sure you eat. Which layer are his pants? That one. Which one did you grab?
Sad looking one.
The sad looking one?
Yeah, maybe this one was sad.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that the, like, super vegan, maybe gluten-free or something or other? What's this one called? Or what flavor is it, I guess? Excuse me as I eat.
Flour bars, dark chocolate almond.
Almond flour bars. Oh, here. It's fine. It's like, it's actually a little saltier than I was expecting. Which is fine. Yeah, I like it.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. Did you start with the sad one so it can only go up from there?
No.
Mm-hmm. I forgot. Oh my god. Hello. Please. There we go. What's going on? My iPad is mad at me. Oh my gosh, please. There we go. It was not letting me swatch before. This might be like one of the first layers. Not that one. Oh my god, what layer is this? Oh, okay, it's the one that's not alpha locked yet. Alright. That's inside.
6 in here?
Oh, those little balls? Yeah. I do remember those were. What'd you say?
I'm we were like, how many is on a fucking couch?
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember us complaining about that a little bit. Huh? Oh, they're so little. I'm assuming they're crunchy.
It's chewy, crunchy.
Crunchy. Mm. These are good. They're definitely sweeter than the others. The more I chew it, the more it's just like candy.
It's got like some kind of spice in it.
Got some what?
Some kind of spice in it.
Spice?
Yeah. It's like not quite cinnamon.
Who knows? Thank you. Why are these on different layers?
No, 7.
Huh?
7 in a pouch.
I wonder if it's like anywhere between, I don't know.
5 and 8. Oh, well.
Yeah, 5 and 8. Yeah. That's not a bad guess. Thank you. You can have the rest. Thank you. We're trying out different, like, basically granola snacks and such. We picked up a few healthy ones. Expecting them to be terrible, but they're not. Hello, Raza Matthias. How are you? Happy Sunday. I had the intention of finishing up Qwynn, who is a character on our Legacy campaign, but I don't think I will get to. I think like I'm kind of close, but I don't know if I'll have time to completely finish him before it's time for dinner. But I'm doing well. I'm hanging out. I was actually not too long ago talking about how hilarious it was that last night was like super high energy, us playing games on this channel, and today is just super chill, just doodling and chatting. But I have a couple of characters that I definitely want to get done over the next few days. Definitely not, nothing I can do super quickly, but eventually. Oh, Insomnia shouted me out. Thank you, Insomnia. It's very kind of you. But yeah, I usually don't shout out my art streams for numerous reasons, and it's not like, this is also not me being like, Insomnia, how dare you. But I don't know. I sometimes I guess I wonder if people who come here for I'm shouting out your art, thank you. Sometimes I wonder if like people who come for our D&D streams like would even care, kind of thing. So it's more just a matter of like, if someone's around and they want to hang, cool, but if otherwise, like, it's not, I don't know. I guess I don't think it necessarily needs attention. It's just kind of me hanging out. I'm always happy to have people here sitting here and chat with, though, and I really appreciate it. So as per usual, Insomnia, you're the best. And we stole Insomnia last night for a little bit of, in the interest of cheese, playing some actually, and it was super fun. We had a nice time to chat with him and just kind of hang out, which was really, really nice. So, Insomnia, we will 100% be stealing you again in the future. Just be aware. There are kidnapping plots in motion. It's just Insomnia living up to his name. Man's a vampire, I swear. I know. He was telling us about how he only needs like 3 hours of sleep a night, and if he gets more, he feels sick. I was like, God damn, I thought we were pretty good. Like, we have some people who can like stay up really late, and like for the most part I can function pretty normally at like on about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. If I get less than that though, oh boy, then I can make it for the first like maybe 4 hours or so, but if I need to be like coherent after that, I need to crash at some point. But yeah, he's a vampire for sure. I go on. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know how. And you have kids. That's the thing, right? Like I can kind of understand someone not really needing a whole lot of sleep if they were just like, yeah, all I do is, I don't know, I work from home. I don't really do anything. I don't go out. You have kids. How do you make it? But more power to you. That's awesome. That's incredible. All the parents that I've known are just exhausted all the time and are trying to get as much sleep as possible, but oh my goodness. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know how you make it. All right. So for the lines on his chest, did I finish with that? I don't think I did. No, let me finish the grayish stuff and then I'll come back for the lines in a bit. Pants. We need pants. This is just gonna be all shading essentially. Let me just double check something. I freaking knew it. Okay. For some reason, please loop. Okay, no, not loop. Loop's playlist. Okay, whatever. That's fine. We'll leave it there for now. Okay. Instantly forgot what I was doing. I'll have to come back for highlights later on. Which layer? His boots. Thank goodness I separated those layers. Good gosh. That's going to be a headache and a half. I'm kind of jumping all over the place with my decisions to color certain sections first. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, little by little. Oh my goodness, what layer is this on? Oh boy. Nope, not that one. That one. Who would have thunk? Oh my goodness, it's not locked. Oh, I put it on the gold layer? God dang it. I have to be like super careful with this. Otherwise I'm going to pull in that gold like that. God dang it. Let's go back to pants. Coming along. What program are you using for this? I am using Procreate, which is for the iPad. Well, I don't know if it's for other tablets. I shouldn't say just for iPad. I think it's for other ones, but I'm using an iPad to draw on that, and it's super cool. Because when I was younger, I had one of these handy dandy drawing tablets, which did not look like as cool as they are now, where you can like draw on the screen and see what you're drawing. Kind of similar to what I'm doing right now with the iPad. But instead was like a big, like gray square where like you would draw on it, but the image comes up on your monitor. So as you're drawing here, you're looking up while you're drawing, and it was like it took so much time to get used to it. But once I got used to it, I kind of preferred it to seeing like the artwork that I'm drawing on. Because interestingly enough, like your physical hand can like get in the way. Like you won't see the whole product, I guess, as you're drawing. I kind of liked that you could always see everything really clearly. But after my husband gifted me this iPad, I was like, I should give it a try. And I've been like out of the art game in for so many years that it's been it's been a trip getting back into it. But it's always fun, and I think especially now that we have a lot of like different projects and shows on this channel, I would like to be able to do character art when I get the opportunity. So it's fun for many reasons, and I'm glad I can kind of do this in my free time. Most of the time, it's me just doing this alone on my couch at like 1 a.m. when my husband's asleep, and I finished all the like chores for the day. I'm just sitting watching like, I don't know, like Dimension 20 or something, and just doodling at the same time. But I figured this is an opportunity, today at least, for me to doodle and hang out a little bit. And if anyone's around, we can chat a little bit. But also, if anyone's interested, they can see Qwynn in progress. And as a reminder, Qwynn is played by Kit, who is a very new role player. I think this is, I mean, Kit, if you're here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, isn't this kind of like your first foray into D&D and role playing and such? But you're doing so well. You're adapting, and it's awesome. And we're very proud of you. And this character is cool. Alright, there we go. That's the layer. That's the one we were looking for. I'm actually going to do some goofy shit with this stuff, but I'm just going to color it in now, and I'm going to attempt to give it some shine later on, because I kind of want it to mimic Spiderwebs a little bit, because he's spider-themed, which is why I didn't make those lines perfect. They're kind of imperfect, and even though spiderwebs are often very, very perfect, I wanted them to look a little, I don't know what the word I'm looking for here, not like disheveled or scattered, but just a little variation to them. A little more organic, I guess, is the word I'm looking for there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know how to words. It's very difficult. But, yeah, it's all good fun. And I don't think I've, well, no, I did Zolan, that's true, never mind. Because I did, I haven't really done any of the, I guess, like, humanoid character art on stream. I did the emotes, and I did Zolan, who's Revia's pet boulet, also in Legacy, while streaming. But, yeah, this is the first, I think, humanoid, which I think is going to watch me do a bunch of things. Do you do other genres or just fantasy-based? Currently, just fantasy-based. I know we have a lot of, like, sci-fi lovers on this channel, so I know eventually we're definitely going to kind of, like, branch out and do other things. And I have wanted to do Call of Cthulhu for a while, so hopefully that turns into a thing in the near future. But currently no, like, direct plans when to do that. And I am a bit of a fantasy lover in general. So I love fantasy. I love fantasy so much. Because a lot of the things I loved when I was a kid just happened to be fantasy. And my cousins, my uncle, my brothers were all huge into D&D when I was really young. And thankfully, they were the awesome type of older family members that didn't exclude me and instead made sure I was involved. So I got to play with them when I was really young, and since that was kind of my like first foray into creative outlets, I guess it really just placed me firmly in the fantasy category for loving that genre and that flair. So I need to have one done for Razzmatazz. What done? I talked about so many things in that short period of time. I think it was Hearts was the one I used for the shading. Let's grab that color. Yes, that's it. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's not locked. Oh no, it is. It's just, I was such a dummy and I put it on the same layer as that other darks. Okay, anyway, that's fine. We'll deal with it. Be very careful, is what we will do. A portrait. Is Razzmatazz a character, or do you mean like for your channel? Because I remember you talking about how you were going to be getting into streaming, I think, soon, right? I think I remember you saying that. Oh, this guy. Angle's a little off, but we'll fix that later. Time for the foot. Yes, he is a character that I play. Cool. He will be in an upcoming stream, but I'm starting a cyberpunk roleplay stream on the Razzmatazz channel. Super cool. Let's go. That is awesome. Razzmatazz, though, as a character, who is that, and what is that, if you don't mind me asking? Um, Thank you, Flandy. Yeah, make that art. Go, 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 go. I, as always, appreciate your support, Flandy. Are you guys still playing that Warhammer? Kind of a harder line down here. We'll kind of add a little more highlights and stuff to it a little bit later. Yeah, good. I hope you guys are having fun. Oh, whoops. He's a Harengon. I love rabbits. Raised outside of the Feywild. Cool. What is his class? I love rabbits. I love them so much. I had 2 rabbits when I was growing up, and it forever molded me to love rabbits. Which is interesting because I love rabbits, but I never kind of like, I don't know, as weird as it sounds, like identify with as one, I guess, because sometimes just because I love rabbits, someone might be like, "Hey, look, you could put this rabbit thing on or whatever." And I'm like, I mean, I'm not a rabbit. I just love rabbits. But yes, love rabbits. So Harengon characters have a bias in my brain because I think they are great. Because rabbit. Wabbits. Correct. Wabbits. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna continue for another like 20 minutes or so, and then I gotta get dinner ready. I'm sure Dubs is getting hungry as well. We also got up super late today because Sunday is for lazy. I wonder if, like, the way I rotate the canvas is ever, like, dizzying for anybody. Because, I don't know. You don't get any warning because you don't really get to see my hands moving. So I wonder if it's, like, disorienting at all. And if it is, I apologize. Wait, you have hands? I do. Amazingly, I have hands. Currently a thief. Oh, I had to start him over at first level for the stream. But the main character is a 9th level soul knife rogue. That's super cool. I love the soul knife. I always want to say soul edge, and that's why you keep seeing me stop, because I played too much Soul Calibur when I was younger. Soul knife, not soul edge. I thought you drew with your mind. I wish I could. We need a Dubs welfare check. Dubs, if you're listening, please let the people know that you're okay. He's playing his Call of Duty though, so I'd be surprised if he heard. Actually, no, I don't think he's playing Call of Duty. I think he's playing. I don't know. Actually, I shouldn't make adjustments. I have no idea. And Shadowrun at some point, yeah. Where the dove clothes at? And he should be starting very soon. That should he? You can always tell when the boys are like between rounds because they come visit me and I appreciate it. So hi, dinners and Flandine and all that. How's it going? Hope you're having good games over there. Oh. Hacha. Good. Shooting elves. Nanners. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming the elves are not terribly happy to see you if you are shooting at them. But I wish you guys all the luck in your war games. Yeah. Excuse me. My hair is bothering me. Okay. Better. They started it. Did they start it? Did they start it? You're playing a game called Total War. It makes me feel like maybe everyone started it. What was I doing? The back. Green stripy bits. Alrighty. Let's not do that. That was one stroke, really? Good lord. I need to make it a little sharper. He giant rats. Yeah, they ain't happy to see him. Yup. Friendly fire is indeed on. There's friendly fire in that game? Or are you talking about the PvP we regularly engage in on this channel? Because it ain't a stream unless shots are fired internally. Both! Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. Oh, goodness. I have to erase that line in the back, apparently. Alrighty, let's color in these green lines. How much time do I have left? Another like 20-ish minutes. Raz is usually insulted when he's referred to a rabbit, though. But you get a pass. I apologize. I'll take it too, though, because I imagine if he doesn't like that, I imagine he hates being called a bunny as well. That's just a blob? Why did they get like that? Was that on the same layer? Why is that so blobbed? What happened? Oh, no. Alright, I'll have to fix that. I don't know what happened, but there's just like a big green blob in the middle of that. Don't know when or how that happened. Whoops. Grr. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna talk about rabbit theories real quick because when I was younger and I loved rabbits, I used to do way too much research on them because I loved rabbits. But there's a bit of a like evolution theory with rabbits that at some point they were predators because their digestive system is so inefficient at digesting greens, which is like all they eat now, as they are. But their digestive system can get disrupted very easily, and the shape of this is kind of not wonderful to hear, but the shape of their intestines and such actually more mimic like carnivorous like digestive systems, essentially, just kind of like sloppily almost made into like a different type of digestive system so they could digest greens, but not perfectly. So there's a theory that at some point they were predators that ate meat, and somehow, some way, like over evolution, they turned into the cuddly grass-eating boys and girls we know today. And that is like fascinating to me to think about how much they could have changed in that time. Let's see. Let's get some of this color back in. Again, I don't know how you just turned into just a big old blob, but let's get rid of that. I could get behind that. Yeah, me too. I just like that idea. Yeah. Also, like, I don't know. I wonder how they would have hunted in their current body shape, but maybe that was also part of the like dramatic evolutionary I don't know, change they went through. So, I don't know. Those big old legs, maybe that came only when they started changing or whatever. Who knows? Just cool to think about. Yeah, when I was younger, I was like super in love with rabbits and big cats for a while too, because I'm just like a giant animal lover. I used to watch way too much Animal Planet, and I like animal facts and such. I think that stuff is super fun. So I know way too much about big cats, and I wrote like many stories about big cats too, and like magical cats that could shapeshift between like humanoid forms and like full cat forms and such. So I know a lot of useless facts about them. And I remember when I was in like 6th grade, we were science class. I was like, I know the scientific names for all of these. My teacher was like, why? Like, I didn't expect to be like praised or anything, but it was so funny to me that her reaction was like, okay, why do you know that? Like, that's okay, that's just useless information. I was like, but I like it. This is cool. Oh gosh. Good memories. Oh my god, actually, speaking of like being a shit in class and such, one of my favorite memories of being like a kid and knowing too much about animals was when I was in like elementary school. We took a test about like the animal group, so like birds, mammals, reptiles, whatever. And there was a question on the test that was like, which animal group can fly? And I purposefully put down mammals. And when I got my test back, she marked it wrong. And when I walked back up to her, I was like, why did you mark this wrong? She's like, well, you put mammals down. And then I was like, well, what about bats? And then she just like stared at me and then like begrudgingly took my test back and changed the answer, or like gave me credit for that question. And I was like, yeah, bitch, you forgot about bats. I know so many animals. You have no idea. So it's like me just being a little shit when I was younger, and it was, I don't know, hilarious to me. And I'm fairly certain that particular teacher didn't like me very much, and I don't think that helped at all. Uh, the glasses are, what was that? The glasses are on this. Is you gained multi-dimensional sight. Hey, that would be pretty cool. I would appreciate it. Deet, deet, deet. I'm chilling today, so glasses. Actually, I almost fell asleep with my contacts in last night. I had to get up and take those off when I was like ready to go to sleep. But it's okay. I remember it, thankfully. Alright, so we have to make some of the gold accents and his bow to finish, and I still want to make his webbing kind of shiny looking. So, in the rest of my time, let's see. Have a look at my current token for Raz. It's actually commission an RP partner and I had done of our characters. Cool. And should tell you why I want to get something done for Raz. I'm not Raz. Yeah. That's true, that's true. Let me see. Let's take a look. It's very hard to see. It's very small, if it is what I think it is. Let me see. It looks so tiny. I can't really tell. Unless it's somewhere else that I'm, like, blind about. But speaking of, like, you not being Raz, would you rather I call you something else? I don't mean to, you know, be calling you something that is inappropriate. Or not inappropriate, but just not what you would rather be called. But yeah, let me know if there's a different name I should be using for you. Because otherwise I'm gonna keep calling you Razzmatazz. Am I in the wrong layer? Sure am. Oh, actually, go back. There you go. No, Raz is fine. That is my brand for now. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, yes. I was gonna... Nope, wrong layer. Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on. Pardon me. There we go. Just checking something. Okay, we're good, we're good. Looks like it's finally working as intended. Yeah, slightly darker as well. Who doesn't want to go back to work? I don't. But oh well. What do they call that? The Sunday dread, as like the day goes on, the more you're like, I have to work the next day. Oh, wow, yeah, I could not make that out with that other one. Oh my goodness. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I have to erase all these lines. God dang it. All right, I'll do it later. That's all right. Little by little, little by little. Just keep trucking along. Oops. Apparently, that's the same layer as his fingers. I was not planning along our head when I did that. Whoops. This is why it's just the token. Yeah, gotcha. Freaking wrong layer. Good lord, I keep doing the same shit over and over again. Let's see. Maybe something a little brighter like this. Oh, actually, I will come through and make that shinier later. I do want to add a little more shading to the bottom of this. Also, wait, hold on. When I was looking at that artwork, I didn't think... Is that a rabbit? I don't see any rabbit-ish... That looks like a cat and an elf. Or is that like someone else? I don't know. Anyway, oh! Hey, looking good, Fizz. Thanks. I have to go play D&D, so I'm immediately looking again. I appreciate it. Yes, actually, that's a good point. I'm going to basically probably stop this right in time for Dispel Logic to go live. So if you're a fan of Joe, I fully recommend that you go hang out with Dispel Logic because speaking of freaking amazing artwork, not that mine is, but theirs is incredible. They did custom artwork for all the characters there, and they like interact with the like DMs as they're speaking and when they're not speaking. It's so cool. Please go look at them. And how could you not be a fan of Joe? Yes, Joe's amazing. Kidnap Joe. Everyone's trying to kidnap Joe. He's great. He's a wonderful guy, and I'm very happy we found him and that we are in the midst of trying to kidnap him so that we can play with him all the time. Surely he won't complain. Okay, so let me get base colors on the bow, and then I think I'll call it here. I'll just like kind of touch him up with some more highlights and design elements because I do want to put some like shinier bits on different parts of him. But for now, let's just finish up his bow. This is actually technically this color. Are we still on the correct thing? We are. But yes, please go hang out and check out Dispel Logic. Interestingly, actually, by the time I finish, I can probably raid them. I have never raided them because I've never gotten the opportunity. We're never streaming when they're streaming. So we will 100% raid Dispel Logic for the first time in the history of Foozca. So that's actually going to be cool, and I'm glad that timing kind of worked out. So I'm telling you to go check them out, but really, if you stick around, I'm going to make you check them out. Hi. Don't worry, I'm almost done. We'll eat soon. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you. Thank you for being responsible.
Oh, I try to do my part.
You want to what?
I said I try to do my part.
You do a lot. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, you do a lot. What the fuck? Yes.
Yeah. Alpha lock. That's.
Hey.
Huh?
I said it works.
Yes. Oh, that's way too bright. We'll do the middle part. Too big.
What's up, buddy?
Oh. I got really big and really messy very quickly. Oh, interesting. Just kind of. Alright. Was that me? Oh, yeah, it was. Alright, I think they're going live. And I'm trying to get out of here soonish. I'm gonna add a little more shading to that arrow. On the side. The other side. Smaller, smaller. Alright, let me finish up the bow. This isn't black. Oh boy, it's gonna be really hard to see any details with this guy, or with this situation. But let's do the best we can. Oh, actually, that kind of works out. It's still dark enough to show. Or contrasty enough, I should say. Thank you. Next layer. We're gonna give this spider some goldish feet. Legs? Ankles? Feet? I guess they have feet, right? A little too big, or a little too small. That's all better. Just a little brighter on the ends. I'll be adding a few more things to make it even shinier later, but these are just kind of the baselines and such. So we have those. Maybe I should. These, I guess? What's this? Okay. Oh! Apparently not alpha locked. Which maybe... I have a feeling I'm going to hate this, but I want to test it out anyway. No! Wrong button. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I actually think I like the idea of it, but I don't think I should commit so hard. So let's try and use our other thing. Oh, not that. To kind of give it a little bit of a, like an iridescence, maybe. Like slightly shiny, but not wildly shiny. He's a sparkly boy. Okay. Let me just add a little bit more color to the bow lines, and then I should get going. And I might finish this off stream tonight. So if you're in our Discord, you'll likely see the finished product posted in the Legacy chat, where I also posted my finished Revia artwork. No, redo that. Okay. A few days ago. What is going on? It's not like registering my one finger. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I finished Revia a few days ago, which was fun. That is, can you make Joe and I big bads in the campaign, and then when they think it's over, we fuse like a Dragon Ball Z character, I'm assuming that's supposed to be. DMZ? I don't know what that would be, but I'm assuming that's supposed to be DBZ. But that's awesome. You have Nenners' vote. So it shall be. At some point. Oh, that's too bright. Let's adjust a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Beep-a-dee. I wonder if I should give him kind of like gold flecks to his mask too. I have so many decisions to be making, and I will make them in a bit. Just color the bow stuff, and then we gotta go do stuff. Which one's this? The arrow, the arrow, the arrow, the arrow. Oh, the arrow tip, I see. And this is the rest of it, I think. Oh gosh, cancel, I was kidding. Did I not select it? Guess not. Oh, this was the, yes. This is what the original shape looked like, but I didn't like it, so I decided to reshape it. I didn't color his, or shade his fingers at all. They are just flat color still. Yeah, DBZ, good. Demilitarized zone, yeah. Right, that's not what we meant here, but that's alright. Alright, let me just do this one thing, and then we'll go. Should be the fletching, even though it's just webs, but that's how we like it. Let's do dark first. And then, oh, whoops. I'll do that. Hello, please. Not undo toggle. Am I on the wrong layer? Oh, yes I am. God dang it. I'll try this again.
I found these guys.
What guys? Oh, where were they?
They were still on the sheet.
Oh, whoops. I had a feeling there were 8 altogether.
You're better than me.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe a little bit larger than that. Maybe bigger. Having trouble finding the correct size for this. That's a little better. I didn't autocorrect. Alright, he is not done, but he's getting there. He's getting there. I'm happy with the direction he's moving in. I have a couple little things I want to definitely fix and make him shinier in general. But I have to get going so we can have some dinner. And I want to send us to Spell Logic anyway. So if you're still here, thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good time. And let's go hang out with Spell Logic and show them some love because they're amazing. Dispel Logic. We're going to start the raid. And we'll be back on Wednesday with our Bygone Keep. It took a second, but I remembered what it was called. But yes, once again, thank you so much for hanging out. And have a wonderful night and a lovely week. I'll talk to you later. Bye!